Hi, my name is Daniel, and I'm going to be showing you how to install defraggler. Defraggler is a alternative to the Windows disk defragmenting tool that comes on any vanilla install of the Windows OS. The reason I think it's very important to know how to use this and to use it fairly regularly is because I like to liken the performance of a hard drive to a room. The more a room gets used, the messier it gets. So periodically you have to clean up your room, make sure everything is where it needs to be, make sure there's nothing that's out of order, so it's easier to find and easier to use, just overall as a space. Hard drives work the same way in a sense that data gets transferred in packets, and sometimes these packets of data break off or they get corrupted and they get left behind at download and copy locations where they shouldn't be, and it takes up excess space on your hard drive. So the first thing we need to do is open up our internet browser of choice and just type in defraggler download Windows 10. I did this just a few minutes ago, so that's why it's still in my search history. So I'm going to be searching that. The link that we're going to be looking for is a ccleaner.com/defraggler. ccleaner is another program that I recommend you use, but that's for another video. That they partner with defraggler to essentially publish their software. So when you get to the download website, click on that link. You're going to be going to the ccleaner download location. File hippo tends to be kind of shady sometimes with the files that they host. So the ccleaner download location. Thank you for downloading. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, down here, run. We're going to run it, obviously. Yes, allow it to make changes. We can close this now that we're done downloading. English. I'm not a big fan of start menu shortcuts, so I'm going to unselect that. This right here, this tends to throw people off. This replace Windows disk fragmenter. This cannot do its job properly if it does not completely replace the default Windows program. So it's paramount that that checkbox remains checked. All right, and once this finishes, it is going to require a restart. So I'm going to check out here and then check back in once I've rebooted and finished installing. Alright, so we have the program open. I opened it up and ran the analyze function. That's essentially telling you how fragmented your hard drive is. This is after it's been reset and finished installing properly. I have a relatively small amount of fragmentation, 2%. I've seen some cases where it goes as high as 40 and to 48%. I usually recommend that you need to do this, or you really should, after and above around 12%, because that's when it starts to minorly impact the performance of the PC. Now, granted, this is not going to make your old PC feel like new again. It's not going to be a dramatic speed boost, but what it is going to do is it's going to maintain a level of health for the drive. Health, lack of a better word, for lack of a better word. And it's just something that you should do pretty often to maintain just proper data usage and data storage to ensure that your hard drive lasts longer than the 2 to 3 year average lifespan that you can affect from a hard disk drive.